Colorado.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. It is Good Morning Vail. I'm your host, Liz. I would like to start off on one special note. I would like to send out today's program and all of our love and light to the Swim family. Everybody here at TV8 is thinking about you, and we wish you only the best moving forward. With that said, it was a little dark coming in today, so it's just an interesting change of time, but we're going to have a cool day, so sit back, relax, and enjoy a really fun show. We have some great guests for you. Relax, everybody. Sit back, grab that coffee, because Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Let's take a look and see what our Saturday brings us with so many activities outside tonight and today. Well, we're going to have a nice, cool, breezy day for it. 29 degrees as of 8 a.m., mostly sunny skies all throughout. 55 degrees is your temperature for the high. Winds are coming at us 5 to 10 miles per hour as we took a look at the full day. Sunshine all the way around by noon, 46 degrees, 51 degrees by 4 p.m., and then 8 p.m., 41 degrees, and clear skies with that beautiful crescent moon. And we're going to take a look right now and see what your overnight low is. It's 26 degrees. Clear skies. I'll tell you what, if you looked up last night and all those stars, was just an absolutely magnificent night. We do have the solar eclipse today coming up after the show, just so you guys know. So the sun's going to set tonight at 6:31 p.m. As we take a look at our 5-day forecast, mostly sunny skies tomorrow. 61 degrees is your high and 25 degrees is your low. By Monday, sunny, 62 for your high, 29 for your low. By Tuesday, same sunshine, 65 for your high and 32 for your low. Then we get to Wednesday, we'll have a little bit chance of precipitation at 30% chance of same. Mostly cloudy skies, 54 degrees for your high and 32 degrees for your low. Then by Thursday, mostly sunny skies, 57 degrees for your high and 27 degrees for your low. And that's a look at your weather. And I'll tell you what, it's a great idea to get yourselves a little bundled up with some layers, because we have lots of activities going on for your Saturday. And I gotta say, I can't even believe the lineup of things that we have going on. Where do I start? I think we'll start with that lunar eclipse. I'm not kidding around, you guys. It's gonna be an amazing experience for everybody. Right around the 10 o'clock hour, and you only get like a 80% chance of it, so you're going to really have to look and see, but it's going to be quite beautiful, and we're going to really experience that all together, so I love that. That lunar eclipse is kicking off an incredible day. Man of the Cliff is going to be taking place over at Nottingham Park. There's going to be a lot of fun things going on for the entire family. There's speed shopping and keg throwing and axe throwing and all the other cool stuff. So if you're on your lumberjack game, get on over there. And if you just want to spectate, it's a great theme, because all the proceeds go to the Eagle County chapter of Can Do Multiple Sclerosis. It's a very big deal. And we're going to all gather together as a community to make sure that they get the funds that they need. So that's one thing going on during the day. Then we have the Free Fall Bluegrass Festival taking place in Vail Village. There's a kids zone for all the kids with bouncy houses and slides and games and activities. And then bluegrass all day long. Then the evening comes, and guess what's happening tonight, everybody? It's the Too Funny for Their Own Gourd Fall Comedy Festival. Our very own Hunter White is going to do 5 minutes. Claire Noble, who we all know and love, is going to do 5 minutes. I'm going to be your feature. We have a special act from Denver, and then Brant Tobler is your headliner. It's going to be a really fun show. 6 o'clock seating for dinner, and then 7 o'clock seating for the showtime. It's almost sold out. If you guys want to go, get there early. It's going to be a lot of fun at Route 6 Cafe and Lounge tonight for the comedy show. So many great things, and we have a lot of great people coming in today to the studio. So get ready. We're going to be right back for more Good Morning Vail right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Lion's Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lion's Head Village for over a decade,
Our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Bleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail right here on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. We are all excited about local sports here at TV8 Vail and in the community. We have Robbie Whittle, who's out there on the field all the time, and we have some great clips for you guys to see right now.
All right, thanks for joining us. I know all you ski bums out there are just itching to get back out there on the mountain, and I've got some good news for you. Vail Resorts, among others, have listed some projected opening days for when they believe the mountains will be rideable. Beaver Creek is expected to open around Thanksgiving, while Vail is hoping to be open by the 10th of next month. Breckenridge expected to be open around the same time as Vail, and Crested Butte we should be seeing open come the end of next month. Keystone, as always, looking to welcome everyone as soon as possible and hopefully could be opening their doors as early as this month. So we have ASAP written there just in case. Double checked Copper's website a day ago or so, and they're thinking they'll be up and running by November 13th. So we're just around the corner from a brand new season. Well, the regular season for fall sports is starting to wind down here in the Centennial State. Friday afternoon, Vail Mountain School played their last regular season scheduled home game against Basalt. Sitting at 9-3-1 on the year, the reigning Class 2A Gore Rangers were looking to close out their last regular season home game on senior night with a win over Basalt. Both teams matched up evenly in the first half and no goals were scored, but moving over to the second, Basalt puts one up, but VMS will answer on a handball that was called in the box. Rutley Heineman takes the shot and nails it to tie up the game at 1 apiece. Basalt will catch the refs later in the right moment with little time left in the game as they get a free kick to take the lead. Calam Ingles nails it and the Longhorns go up 2-1. The blue team doing everything they can to stay undefeated on the season at home, but it wasn't in the stars. Basalt spoils Vail Mountain School senior night as they take the win over the Gore Rangers 2-1. This marked their 6th win of the season, and head coach Salvador Cruz caught up with us for post-game chat. All right, so we're here at Vail Mountain School where Basalt just knocked off the Gore Rangers 2-1. Standing with me, head coach Salvador Cruz. Coach, what'd you like from your team today?
They went out there, did everything they could, nothing to lose. I said leave it out on the pitch, and that's exactly what we came and pulled it off.
And I think your record doesn't exactly speak for your team. You guys just got your 6th win of the season, but I think you guys are capable of so much more. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. Day in, day out, we put in the effort in practice. Sometimes it's not up to par, but, I tell the boys that if they want to go out and win games, they got to put in the effort.
Okay, and you guys came up with the goals at the right times, it seemed like, in this game. You came into the second half after a stalemate in that first half. Got your first goal on the book. Vail Mountain School rallied back, got that PK in the goal, but then you guys answered with a penalty kick of your own. What were the emotions there when you got that penalty kick and you took the 2-1 lead late in the game?
Oh, my goodness. It felt great. I said, we're up 2-1. Let's try to hold it off. I was really surprised that the Vail goalie got a yellow for hitting the crossbar. I don't know if that's a new rule that's been implemented or not. Maybe he was doing it to taunt the kicker. However, 2-1. And I said, let's stick it out. Let's win this game. And that's exactly what we did.
And this is a good Gore Rangers team that you just beat on their home turf. They've got 9 wins on the season, and they're well known around the state. They're the reigning Class 2A state champions. What does a win like this do for your program? What sort of spark does it bring to your team?
My gosh, I find it absolutely encouraging, empowering. Telling these boys, what are the results after every other match? Win some, lose some, tie some. But hey, I said, let's go out there and let's get a W. Let's get a goal early. It encourages the younger boys. I got maybe 6 or 7 seniors that are leaving us. So hopefully our next year will be a building program, obviously, but hopefully it'll give them a little boost and encouragement to come out here and do exactly what we did today.
And after you guys shook hands, great sportsmanship there. You booked it straight to the other side of the field to celebrate with the fans. What was that moment like, just celebrating with your team, with your fans?
It was amazing. Great feeling. I think this is one of our first, if not very few wins we have on Vail on their own turf. And just running over to the team and to the parents, a lot of the parents are saying, we want you to coach this team, to keep coaching. And so that's my passion. That's what I love to do. I went over there, got all smiles, all hugs, so it's all good.
Okay, and you guys still got another game left on the season. I believe it's Roaring Fork, right?
Yes, Roaring Fork and then Aspen in Aspen.
Okay, well, what do you need to do to close out the regular season 2-0?
Roaring Forks is going to be a great team to battle up against, especially on our home turf. We seem to do a little better on our home court. Aspen, I know, is going to be a little tougher. It's up in Aspen on their home turf, so I think every team plays a little greater, I guess, should say, on their own home turf. So it'll be tough, but if we can close out 2 more games, that'd be awesome. That'd be a great way to end our season. And if we make it into the playoff section, it could be 1 or 2 games. Hopefully, we can keep getting those W's.
Anything you'd like to add?
No. Thank you to the Vail Football Club for being out here with us, for having us. It's a great win for us, and I just, thank you for having us. Great job on the refs. I guess that's it.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Running through some other scores from around the valley now. Glenwood Springs fell to Steamboat 0-2 on Thursday. The Demons dropped to 8-4-1 on the season. Battle Mountain and Eagle Valley have a bit of a break before their next games, which come down the road next week. But the two matched up at Battle Mountain last week, and it was epic. Battle Mountain took the win 3-1 for the regular season sweep, where Jacob Methvin had all 3 goals for the Huskies. What a night for that guy. Last but not least, Summit High went over to Carbondale and caught a win over Roaring Fork 1-0 to put them 1 away from 500 on the year, which is great for this Tigers team. They've been struggling off and on over the course of this season, so another win should get them back on track. Switching over to the gridiron, Thursday night, Vail Christian took on Soroco at home, where they picked up a huge win, beating the Rams 67-14. And with this victory, the Saints improved to 5-2 on the regular season. Friday night, the Glenwood Springs Demons hosted the Durango Demons and were dubbed the Lesser Demons, unfortunately, as they were shut out at home 48-0. That's a tough loss over there in Glenwood Springs. Eagle Valley, no game this week over in Gypsum. They'll have a week to catch their breath before one of their last remaining regular season matchups. Well, Pac-12 Media Day just wrapped up in Las Vegas for the 2023-24 basketball season. Head coach of CU women's basketball, J.R. Payne, and the team finished 3rd last year in the conference and are looking to improve on that mark in a new year. Back-to-back trips to the Big Dance confirm head coach of CU women's basketball, J.R. Payne, is no stranger to success. Now she enters her 8th season at the helm in Boulder. What have you learned in these past 8 years that you can't wait to implement the most into a new season?
Great question. I mean, I think early on we learned it's really important to be just true to who you are and what you want to be about. And so we've worked really hard to recruit the type of players that we want to be around, kids that are blue collar, hardworking, tough, do their job, be a great teammate. And so that hasn't really changed for us. You know, now that we've really locked into that in the past many years, we've created a culture where we are those things.
Coming off a run to the Sweet 16, Payne's team returned some of the best talent in the conference. She believes preseason all-conference players Jalen Sherrod and Quay Miller will set the tone.
I would say that nobody in the world has higher expectations of ourselves than we do. Like I said, our veterans do a great job of making sure that we're holding ourselves to the standard that we believe we're capable of.
Payne's confidence runs high for the season, which entails a tough non-conference schedule, beginning with the reigning national champions. But the Buffaloes team is hungry for the challenge.
When you look at how tough our schedule is, that tells you how I feel about our team, you know, and our readiness to compete. We talked to our veterans about some of the games that were, you know, put in front of us, and our veterans said, absolutely, we want these games, you know, and so they wanted to be challenged in that way. We'll be prepared.
Payne believes the Pac-12 will be the most competitive conference in women's basketball this season. When league play starts, the Buffs will be ready. CU is set to take on LSU November 6th. Now we'll switch up the sport, but stick with the Buffs as we hit the gridiron as CU took on a struggling Stanford team. The Buffs put up 29 in the first half, where they went for 2 after their 3rd touchdown of the game. This was Travis Hunter's first game back since sustaining an injury in the Rocky Mountain Showdown with CSU, and he shined, but the team fell apart on defense in the second half and the offense stopped producing. Stanford began winning the line of scrimmage and put up 25 straight to make it a manageable game. Stanford has a chance to tie it up the game. Stanford got a chance to tie it up before time expired with 5 seconds left in the game, and they drill a 46-yard field goal to send it to overtime. Buffs, with the momentum, no longer on their side, and the Cardinals will pull off the overtime win in Boulder to snap a 4-game losing streak. Wow. And that 29-point lead is the largest blown lead ever in CU football history. The program started back in 1890. Not a great stat to have for Coach Prime and squad. A tough loss there for the Buffs. They had it. They were up 29-0 at the half, but just let it slip through their fingertips. We'll see what they can accomplish next week as they travel to Los Angeles to take on the Bruins. But make sure to continue coming back to us for all the latest coverage here in the Centennial State, in the Valley, and beyond. We'll catch you next time.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Fleshaw, host of TV8 Vail. From fashion to food, from film to festivals, experience a unique look at the boutiques, spas, restaurants, and venues that make the Valley so special. Join me for Glitz and Glam. Find it in Good Morning Vail or at our website at tv8vail.com. I can't wait for our next adventure.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Les saluda Julio García de TV8 y los invito a sintonizar nuestro maratón de Conexión Latina el sábado 14 y domingo 15 de octubre a partir del mediodía. En honor al mes de la herencia hispana, estaremos transmitiendo todos los episodios de nuestro programa. Por si te perdiste alguno, tendrás la oportunidad de verlo nuevamente. Así que ya saben, sintonicen el canal 92 de Comcast o nuestra página web tv8vail.com el 14 y 15 de octubre para ser parte de esta transmisión maratónica. Ahí los veo. Hi, it's Julio Garcia from TV8 and I'm so excited to invite you to tune in to our Conexión Latina Marathon on Saturday, October 14th and Sunday, October 15th, starting at noon. In honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, we will be airing all of the episodes of our Spanish show, Conexión Latina, so if you missed any, you'll have the opportunity to watch them again. So don't forget, tune in to Channel 92 on Comcast or our website, tv8vail.com on October 14th and 15th to be a part of this Conexión Latina Marathon. See you there. Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wildcrafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail on a beautiful Saturday morning. I'm Liz. I had a really wonderful interview last night with Orlando Ortiz from Mountain Pride. There's the most exciting thing happening tomorrow at Vista Restaurant in Vail, and I will be there. I hope you guys go too. It is the Halloween drag brunch. Check out this video with Orlando to find out all about the exciting stuff that's taking place tomorrow. Welcome back, everybody, to the Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz, and I have one of my favorite people in the Valley sitting with me right now. It's Orlando Ortiz from Mountain Pride. Hi, honey.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Are you kidding me?
Great to see you.
I love having you here. Your hands are cold.
I know, it's cold outside.
Yeah, it is. This is so exciting what's going on because it could be a little bit colder when this comes around. This is another mark your calendar event, everybody. Get a pen out because Sunday, October 15th is a huge, exciting thing. It's the Halloween drag brunch. You've got to tell me what this is going to be like. I love the drag brunches that you guys throw down. But for Halloween, I mean, we're talking major dress up, right?
Yes.
So
It's
what's gonna
another
happen?
level. It's a theme event. But first, my name is Orlando. I'm the Community Engagement Manager of Mountain Pride. And I'm here to invite you to our second annual Halloween drag brunch. Last year was so much fun. We just had to do it again. It's happening on Sunday, October 15th at Vintage in Vail.
I love that place.
Yeah. Amazing food and cocktails if you haven't been there. This is actually one of Mountain Pride's most important fundraising events.
Oh, okay.
So please come out and support Mountain Pride so we can continue our programming here in the county and beyond. We're going to have 3 shows that day. Normally we have 2, but it gets filled up so quickly that we decided to add a 3rd show. They will be at 10 a.m.,
Right.
at noon, and at 2 p.m. So reservations are from 9 to 9:30 for the 10 a.m. show, 11 to 11:30 for the 12, and then 1 to 1:30 for the 2 o'clock show. We are bringing 4 performers from Denver.
Can't wait.
Fabulous drag queens. They are Camila, Zacharina, Lexi, and Arachnophobia.
I know Lexi.
You remember?
Yes, Lexi's amazing. Arachnophobia, isn't that a fear of spiders?
Exactly. She's going to do an amazing blood outfit. You'll have to see it.
I can't wait. This is going to be so cool.
Yeah, and obviously it's Halloween themed, so our attendees are encouraged to dress up. Last year, mostly everyone dressed up.
Nice.
Even the servers at Vintage, they all got into it, so that was a lot of fun. The performers will also be Halloween themed, so there's still time for you to order your Halloween costumes if you haven't done so.
Yeah.
Mine is in the mail. You'll have to come and check it out to see what it is.
So you're not going to say what you're going to dress as?
No.
Okay. I'll wait. Now let me ask you a question before you get into more specifics.
Yes.
What exactly, let's say nobody who's watching has been to a drag brunch. How do they walk in and what do they expect? Because I've been with them and they are a blast.
They are. Drag performers is a type of art.
Yes.
Individuals dress up, makeup, costumes, they perform, they lip sync to music, which is going to be Halloween theme for this occasion, and they put on a show for everyone there. Each person's going to be doing 2 tracks, so we'll do 2 rounds for each performer.
Okay.
They'll do 2 costumes, 2 different songs, and they go around the restaurant and perform. You're able to dance with them if you want, or get up and just dance, next to your table as well. Basically, we turn Vintage into a club.
Nice.
So it is for mature audiences. This show is for mature audiences.
Well, that counts me out.
Compared to the shows that we do for Pride in the Park, which are family oriented.
We're talking age, not brain level.
Exactly. So that's basically what it entails. You'll have an opportunity to take pictures with them. People love to take pictures with them as well. But it's really an amazing work of art what they do. I admire what they do. Hopefully one day I'll be able to try it out. We'll see.
Why not? I mean, I've loved drag shows for as long as I can remember. They're just filled with light and love and heart and just color and happiness, and I love it, and I like the feeling of everything. It's just a great vibe. And so what's for food? What are we gonna have?
Yes, so it's Vintage's brunch menu, which is the best in town and probably one of the best in the state.
Yeah, there's crab cake breakfasts. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Crab egg Benedict is amazing. Vintage is gay-owned, gay-managed, and gay-operated as well.
See, I did not know that.
I worked there for 3 years, and it's an amazing place to work there, besides their amazing food and cocktails.
Yeah, and the location is perfect.
Yes, and it's a pretty cool restaurant with the original art that they have there as well. But basically, and I want to give a shout out to Brody, the owner, and the rest of the Vintage team who really just helps us put this event.
I think it's wonderful.
Otherwise, we couldn't do it without them. They basically let us have the restaurant and do whatever we want.
Wow.
We put on this show, and we do charge a $25 donation cover at the end of your bill.
That's
You'll
like
receive
nothing.
it, right? And he also is covering some of the cost as well, so that we can be more profitable for this fundraising event. So really thank you, Brody, for doing this. We usually have our drag brunches there as well after Pride in the Park.
Nice.
And they're 2 days before they close for the off season as well. So this will be their closing day, their closing shift So we might be able to stay a little bit longer and
We're
have
gonna
some
tear
extra
it up.
cocktails. So yeah, thank you, Brody and Vintage, for really allowing us to do this.
No, really, thank you guys, because I know you're an exclusive, beautiful place, and the cost is only $25 at the end. I mean, sometimes you can't even walk out of there for a nice brunch for one for that. So I'm telling you, what you get for that amount of money is incredible.
Right, and I do want to clear up that this is on top of your bill.
Yeah.
This is a $25 donation
But it's
per
worth
person
it.
on top of it. Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
I mean,
absolutely.
it's nothing. It's like
right.
a small plate or whatever. It's so worth it, because tell us where all the money for the fundraiser goes.
Yes, this allows us to keep our programming going for Eagle County and beyond. So that could be for educational events that we put on for the community, as well as social events, just to bring our community members together and create visibility for our community. So, yes, come out and support Mountain Pride, your local nonprofit for LGBTQ community. To make reservations, you can go to Vintage's website, which is vintage-vail.com.
Okay.
Once you go online, select the time slot that has the word experiences under the time slot. So you are seated indoors where the drag brunch is, because they still have brunch going on outside.
The outside.
Yes, correct.
I can imagine all those people going, what's going on in there?
looking
As they
through the
watch everybody
window.
going in and out of the room.
You can't miss
love
it.
that.
Or you can also call them at 970-479-0175. If they don't pick up, leave a message. They're really good about calling back as well.
Okay, great. And I want to mention one thing about parking over there. People think there's no parking. You can literally, if you pull into that little alleyway, there's parking right there, underground parking for the area for while you're eating. So it's not crazy parking when you think about it. Just nobody knows about that little. If you pull right in that alley, to the left is underground parking.
It is. It is limited, but
at
not a
least
lot of
it's
people know
there.
about it. So if, you
Yeah.
can usually find
That'll
a spot
help you
there.
guys a little bit.
Yeah. They're going to be having some spooky drink specials as well, as they always do.
Bloody Mary.
Yeah, no, they do a really good job with the names.
Yeah.
And some of the garnishes as
I
well.
love that.
Don't forget to bring your cash to tip your drag performers as well.
Please.
We will have tip runners to make change as well. That's pretty much it.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a lot for a little bit, I have to say. This is going to be so much fun, you guys, all taking place on the 15th of October. So get yourselves together, find out a really cool outfit that you'd like to put on, and just be part of the entire exciting experience. A drag brunch is like opening your mind to so much, because you really just get to sit with happiness and joy and open minds and open hearts, and there is nothing more exciting than going to one of these. And I've been to one, and I'm going to more, and I will definitely be there
Please
for
do.
the 15th. This is Orlando, everybody. Orlando Ortiz, who is with Mountain Pride, a very, very special non-for-profit organization here in the Valley. All the proceeds go to all of the wonderful events that they bring to us, and we really, really are a big community of this, and we like to welcome everybody who's involved and just take care of everybody here. So here at TV8, we are just big supporters of Mountain Pride. We love you guys so much, and we're really excited about the drag brunch coming up on the 15th. Everybody, make sure you get yourselves ready, get a big costume, and you're gonna wonder what Orlando's gonna be like. You'll find out that day. It's going to be so much fun, everybody. Go to mountainpride.org.
Correct.
To find out all the information about all our events that are coming up and the wonderful things that they do for our community. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Liz.
My favorite dude right here. Orlando Ortiz, everybody, right here on Good Morning Vail. It's TV8.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tv8vail.com y nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com because there's always more for you on 92.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tv8vail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Even your pets can enjoy a ride on the train. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. I'm Liz, and we're going to take a look at the day and your 5-day forecast right here on TV8. Today by 8 o'clock in the morning, it'll be 29 degrees. We can expect abundant sunshine for the next few days in a row. Today's high is 55 degrees. As we see the full day, by noon, it'll be 46 degrees and sunny. 4 p.m. 51. By 8 p.m. 41 degrees, clear skies, and that crescent moon is going to be coming out. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. 26 degrees is your overnight low. And as we take a look at your 5-day forecast, mostly sunny skies all the way through Tuesday. By Sunday, tomorrow, 61 degrees for your high and 25 degrees for your low. And then Monday, 62 degrees, 29 for your low. Tuesday, 65 for your high and 32 degrees for your low. Those 3 days, beautiful fall afternoons. And then by Wednesday, 30% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies, 54 degrees for your low and 32 degrees for your high. Oh, I went backwards there. You know what I meant. And then on Thursday, mostly sunny skies, 57 degrees is your high and 27 degrees is your low. And that's a look at your weather right here on Good Morning Vail on TV8. Now we're going to take a look at a very special clip. We have something called This Is My Brave coming up at the Villar Performing Arts Center. This is where locals come out, they tell their truth, they tell their story, we learn, we live, and we get something really good out of it. So Gretchen was talking with those very fine people at the Villar about this coming up. This is My Brave, and this is the interview.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I have one of my favorite human beings. Adore him. We all adore him in Vail Valley. He's amazing. Kyle Foster, and it's This Is My Brave. He's going to talk all things This Is My Brave with Speak Up, Reach Out, and he is the MC. You're the master of ceremonies for round 2, the second annual This Is My Brave.
I did an okay enough job last year that they invited me back.
He's very humble. Kyle, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well.
Good, good. We were talking, like, it's been a crazy past couple of days, but I think this keys into what we're talking about. It's life, man. Like the good, the bad, it all brings you to where you're meant to be. It's
even when you're doing good, life still happens, and
it does.
You gotta find out how to do good going through that.
100%. Well, you know, it's so interesting, Kyle, because we were talking off camera, but This Is My Brave last year was the first ever of, you know, in college.
The first in the Eagle County.
In the Eagle County, because it's all around the country, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
they're a nationwide organization.
Right, and I had just gone through my own personal journey, and it was very raw, and I remember lots of friends going and saying, you have to check this out. You and I have met, obviously, before, but I didn't even know that you were emceeing the whole event, and I want people to know, but I don't want to give too much away. I was blown away. It changed my life. And that's a true story. I mean, we've talked about this before. I laughed, I cried. I craft. New one. I laughed, I cried. I felt so empowered by you guys being so open and so real. So I want you just to take us away and tell us all about this. Yeah, take us away for this moment.
I mean, when I found out about the show last year, I don't really have like a talent or a show to put on the stage.
Yeah.
And so I talked to Speak Up, Reach Out and kind of convinced them. I was like, hey, I have MC experience in my past. I was like, how about you guys let me MC the event, and that'll be my way to contribute.
I love that.
And I found out after the show, they typically don't do MCs for their shows. And so...
Really? You created your own moment. I love that.
And they snuck me in and let me do my thing. And it was so powerful to be a part of that experience and getting to meet all the storytellers and help kind of guide them through the night and through the show.
Well, and Kyle, I have to say, I love that you are emceeing, because I feel like as someone that's watching, a spectator, it kind of... is that thread that brings everyone together, the blanket of all the stories. You kind of weave that in and out, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Well, and I feel like, when you were in school and you had a school presentation, nobody ever wanted to go first, right?
100%.
So by being the MC, I can help the storytellers by volunteering to go first,
like
and then
that.
that's out of the way, and then they're a little more comfortable.
I love that. I love that. Well, and last year was at the Riverwalk Theater.
Yep,
Yes,
which
in
we
Edwards.
sold out.
I remember.
Yeah, people were sitting in the aisles.
Yes, it was, so powerful. It's bizarre because it's one of those memories I can close my eyes. I can remember where I sat, what I was wearing, who was around me. The people are so vivid on stage to me. I mean, I can see them walking down the street in front of 150, 200 people and know who they are. I mean, it's so that impactful and that powerful. So this year, it is going to be at the Valar.
Yeah.
That's huge. How are you feeling about that?
I'm so excited for so many different reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really cool at the movie theater because being on stage, I could see everybody's face out in the
Right
crowd.
on. I
which
didn't think
kind of made
about
it tough because I could see all the reactions. I could see everybody's facial expressions.
Totally.
Going to the Valar is extremely cool.
Yeah.
Because going just from the small stage all the way up to the Valar shows how important these conversations are.
I love that.
And how many people want to hear this, and just we're honored to have a platform to present something like this on that level of stage.
And I think what you said is so powerful. That's truth. Like, it is, mental health is such a big, I hate saying issue, concern, awareness, the awareness of it is such a big moment because we all, in some spectrum, we all have mental health issues and to work through, and
well, and there's so many different, shades of what mental health looks like to
100%.
everybody, and it's gaining traction, being talked about, and even at jobs, people can call in now for a mental health day.
Right.
And larger companies are building that into, what they offer their employees.
Right.
And more services are offered, like it's
Yeah.
it's gaining traction to become, I guess, considered different than it was.
100%. And I love I think I'm a little bit older than you. I know. I know, I'm like, even the awareness now from when we were growing up, it is such young adults and little kids speaking up and talking about things like, hey, that makes me feel this way. It's beautiful to watch because I know when I was little, I didn't have let me go into my toolbox and tell you how I'm feeling, I didn't have those words or verbiage.
Yeah, we didn't have a thing that we call the toolbox for mental health.
Exactly.
I mean, even close to 10 years ago, when I was getting sober, going through a lot of my mental health stuff, there was not the resources that we have now.
No.
I mean, it's gained traction and gone so fast what we have now.
That's so, it makes my heart so happy because it is something that's so important and it's in the forefront now because of people like you that have stepped up. No, it's true. I'm not trying to, it's true. I know we're friends. He's like, yeah, aggression, whatever. So this is October 19th from 6:30 to 8:30 at the Valar. Can you tell us about, I don't know if it's supposed to be a surprise, can you tell us about some of the speakers that maybe are speaking this year?
I haven't talked to them, so I don't want to give away any pieces of their show.
Totally.
But I can tell you that I got to meet all of them on Thursday at a rehearsal.
Yeah.
And they are extremely powerful stories.
Wow.
And there's a good variety in the way that people are going to tell them. And it's going to be just like last year. Everybody's going to cry. They're going to laugh. Nobody's going to leave there without being moved.
Yes. Well, and it's so wild how much you walk into this space and you think, of course it's powerful and, it hits everyone differently. But every single human being I talked to, because I hung out for quite some time, I think like 2 hours after in the lobby, and did you notice how no one left? Everyone was speaking, having conversations. So powerful because the conversation kept on going. I even went to E-Town last year afterwards to have dinner. Yeah. And everyone, like half the people there were from Speak Up, or from This Is My Brave, and had watched it or been, volunteering to speak about it, and everyone was so moved and still carrying those conversations forward, which is that's what it's about.
It's a good, safe place where, I know a lot of people that I talk to, I know their story, but they're not very open about talking about it. But they went there, they were with the entire audience, they were with the
Yeah.
storytellers, and after the show they approached me and they were like, I really don't feel alone anymore. They're like, I'm going to start talking about this and start moving forward.
And that's what it's about.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love that. And we should say, too, because I didn't realize this last year when I was there for the first time, I dare say most people in the audience didn't realize. So people can tell their stories in so many different platforms. It's not just getting up there and sharing the story. Did someone do like not a like a slam poetry, like a poem last year? Yes.
Yeah, I'm not well versed in poetry. I guess it
Yeah,
could be slam poetry.
like slam-
that was
yes.
Mickey Jones.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
From last year.
Yes.
There was, a slideshow that Alex Mentling did.
Right, yep.
There was the video that we had showed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fantastic. There was
my gosh.
music at the end.
Now it's all coming back. You're right. Yeah. And that's so neat that it's, some people might just get up there and share their story and just tell you other people are doing it through poetry, music, film.
Yeah.
That's so neat.
It's however each individual feels like expressing themselves to
so cool.
Showcase, that storytelling really saves lives. And that's one of the biggest things of This Is My Brave.
I love that so much because you're right. Just having the bravery to speak up and tell people your story, it might save someone else, or even, I don't know, spark that kind of courage in them to share their story to help someone else. It's like the ripple effect.
Yeah, exactly. And that's something through my recovery journey that I chose a long time ago, was that I was going to recover out loud.
I love that.
So that people that aren't at that point yet know that they don't have to suffer in silence and that they're not alone.
Ugh, that's so amazing. Kyle, thank you for being here. I needed this morning. I had a little bit, this weekend was a rough one, but you empower people, inspire people to really live out loud, and that's a beautiful moment. No, it really is. And I want to encourage everyone to come because it is a beautiful thing. Speak Up, Reach Out is changing lives left and right, and in this valley where we do deal with so much loss. Really, truly, so much,
Oh, yeah.
It is so important that we all come together as a community. So, Kyle, one more time, if people want to when people want I caught myself, when people want to go and check out this amazing storytelling moment, where should they go?
Yeah, soon enough, we're going to be at the point where we got to say, get your tickets soon, because we're going to sell out the Velar.
Last year, that was, I know, and this year, I feel that. There's a lot of people going, I know already, that are going. So, yeah.
So it's October 19th.
Right.
Doors are at 6:30.
Cool.
Show starts at 7.
Cool.
Tickets are available through thisismybrave.com or through speakupreachout.org in our event section.
Okay.
And get them quick because we're running low on time and they're going to go fast.
I am so excited. Thank you, Kyle, so much.
Thanks
You're
for having me.
amazing. We'll probably see him again next week. We
Yeah,
love
see you
having
next
He's
week.
we have him. He's a staple here. He's a VIP for Good Morning Vail. And it's so very important. Please get your tickets and help. And keep it right here. We have more Good Morning Vail to come.
Good morning, Vail.
My name is Tyler Alvarez. I work here at Sweet Basil in Vail. I'm a bartender here. I originally came to Vail to snowboard. I slept on my sister and my cousin's couch for what was supposed to be a week, turned into 2 months, and then I found my own spot, and then kind of made friends and worked different places in the valley and kind of just fell in love with it more and more every single day, and ended up finding my way to Sweet Basil through some friends who worked here and all the great things that I heard about it. And yeah, I've been here for 4 years now. It's hard to wake up in Vail and be upset when you look outside. It's just beautiful. My favorite part about working at Sweet Basil is definitely that I could be proud about everything that we're putting out, whether it's food, drinks. We also get to be really creative here. The bartenders, the whole team here, we workshop our menus every season, so we'll start with a spirit or an ingredient, and then we get to be really creative and make a whole project of it. And then when we get the final product, it's a drink that we're all really proud of for the whole menu, and that's super fun, just being able to be creative and work with new things. And the most fun cocktails to make, though, are definitely the ones that we get to create from scratch. When people take a sip and say, oh my God, this is delicious, or they just love it. And that's probably the most fun for me, the creativity behind it and making unique cocktails. That, for me, that would be the most fun drink to make, just the one that you start from scratch and then people are excited about. I'm Tyler, I live and work in Vail. Come see me at Sweet Basil.
Hi, Hi, I'm Gretchen Pleshaw, host of TV8 Vail. From fashion to food, from film to festivals, experience a unique look at the boutiques, spas, restaurants, and venues that make the Valley so special. Join me for Glitz and Glam. Find it in Good Morning Vail or at our website at tv8vail.com. I can't wait for our next adventure.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Welcome back to your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. Now, cool nights really call for a nice snuggle time to sit in front of the fire and catch a good read and a good book. Well, Kim was chatting with the Eagle County Library District, and we learned about lots of new good reads for us, so let's take a look and find out.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, I love our next guest, and because they are such an integrate part of the community, I guess you could say. I've got Allie Teague with the Bookworm in Edwards here joining me today. How are you, Allie?
I'm doing well. How are you?
It is a wonderful Thursday morning. I can't believe we're getting snow already.
I know. It looks awesome out there.
It really does. So excited to have you here because we're in the month of October, and usually that means there's some fun holiday things as we head into the Halloween season, into the fall and the Christmas season. So what is going on at the Bookworm?
Oh, we still have so many events left. Next week is crazy. We have an event Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Wow.
So Tuesday, we're partnering with our friends at Mountain Pride.
Okay.
And One Colorado is doing a 15 city statewide tour.
Okay.
They're like Mountain Pride on the state level. They really advocate for LGBTQ people in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a storytelling event where you get to share your lived experiences, not only with Mountain Pride, who we know and love, but also One Colorado, so they can, make changes and differences at a state level.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have food there for free. We'll have coffee open after 5 o'clock, which if you know, our cafe usually closes at 5, so it's a big deal. And then on Wednesday at 6, we're having another board game club. We do this once a month. We have a ton of games you can play. We're also encouraging people to bring their own games from home. And if they do that, they just have to be prepared to teach them to other people.
Okay.
It's a fun way to kind of hang out and, meet other people who are as into board games as you are.
So what kind of board games do people usually bring for this event?
All sorts of stuff. New games, old favorites. Someone once brought Monopoly. We didn't break that one out because we didn't have 4 hours. So
it's true. Monopoly just takes entirely too long.
Yeah.
It's a commitment for sure. It's also like the game Catan.
Oh, yes.
That's also a commitment.
Yes. So we're thinking more like Fire Tower, which is my new favorite game. You try to burn down other people's fire towers. It's pretty fun.
That's great. What's the most classic game people have brought? I know that's tough.
I feel like it was Monopoly. This other kid brought a horse betting game.
Okay.
The board looked like a horse racing track.
Oh, cool.
That one was interesting.
Very interesting, for sure. Now, what is the typical age range of the board game night? So it's inclusive of all ages?
Totally.
Okay.
We usually have a teen group that likes to hang out with themselves and play their own games. Totally fine. I think the youngest we've had is probably 12.
Okay.
But, anyone who wants to show up can. We have people all the way up, way past 12 as well. So
that's awesome.
Anyone in between is welcome.
That's great. Well,
and there's food there as well. It's free with food. We try to feed people when they come.
You can't go wrong with games and food.
Right?
It's the best way to bring people in.
Totally.
Awesome. So additional events, and we've got some exciting books here. So
Yeah.
let's talk about, I guess, these first two.
Yeah, that one's Thursday, next Thursday.
Okay.
I'm really excited about this one. This is for all of you adults who are excited for Halloween and or love reading horror, thriller, supernatural kind of genre books.
Okay.
Both of these authors are going to come, so it's like a duo author event. They're going to be in conversation. I'm really excited.
That's cool.
Nichelle, who wrote No Child of Mine, writes a lot of like female-centered horror.
Okay.
So this one is kind of like about this woman who, in her family, the men always die once their child is born.
Oh, wow.
And so she and her husband move to this new house, and some creepy things start happening.
Oh, my goodness.
So it's kind of like, what extent do we go to save the ones we love?
Okay.
So it's kind of definitely creepy. There's a little bit of mystery in there.
It's called No Child.
No Child of Mine.
Okay.
And then Chelsea wrote Witches at the End of the World. Super awesome title. It's a historical fantasy set in Norway, actually, during the winter. And it's about these two sisters who both have descended from witches. And once their grandma dies, one of them decides to turn away and move back to town, and the other one dives deep into her feminine rage and decides to put a curse on the people who killed her mom, essentially.
Wow.
So it's really
two
cool.
opposite ends of
Totally.
the spectrum. And then both the authors will be there together.
Yes, yeah.
Talking about their books, their creative process.
Totally. And how to write these kinds of genres. So if you read them a lot, it'd be super interesting. But especially if you're like a writer and you want to get into those kinds of genres, these are the people to ask.
How do you tap into that imaginary world and that
Totally.
creativity? It's very interesting.
Totally.
So you've got a couple more. So
Yeah.
what is this one?
This one is the 24th, so 2 Tuesdays. I'm really excited about it. It's for our Reading Mountains book club with Walking Mountain Science Center.
Okay.
But it's actually a hybrid event because Erica, the author, will be here as well. So she's going to join the book club. They're going to talk about the book. And then afterwards, she's going to do kind of more of a traditional author event. Anyone is welcome to both parts. The book club is not closed. We'd love to have you. Even if you haven't even started the book or just read the first chapter, there's tons of things to discuss in here. Erica is an investigative journalist.
Okay.
And she dug deep into her great-grandmother's history and on the prairie and why her life went the way that she did. There seems to be ties to oil money because the farm was on like oil land.
Okay.
So that has like the environmental aspect of it and why we selected it for the book club.
Wow, and I feel like that's so appropriate given, Denver is kind of in prairie land and whatnot. And I love the partnership. So how do you have the partnership with the Walking Mountain Book Club and then also with taking the tours and all of that? How did that come about?
So I thought it was really important to reach out to a lot of our community organizations and really like dig deep into these groups that are already doing such cool things in our community and see if we could find a way to work together. So we have Mountain Pride. We even have a Mountain Pride book club, which is this book. Reading Mountains book club, which is Windfall. We just had our first Music and Musings book club with Bravo Vail.
Wow.
So those are more like regular events, but we also go to events throughout the community. Like we have a really great partnership with Vail Symposium, and they bring in these really awesome, thoughtful speakers that talk about these cool topics. They did a cloud spotting event on Monday.
I heard about the event.
Which was really, really cool. He was amazing. And, he published a book, so we were there because, we sell books. It makes sense. But it's awesome. I love connecting with different parts of the community.
Awesome. And then lastly, one more book. Tell us about this event.
So this one is our Read with Pride book club with Mountain Pride. We're meeting on November 1st. This is one of the best books I've ever read. It's a young adult novel about the main character there, Yadriel, who is a trans boy, and he's trying to prove his gender to his traditional Latinx family by summoning a ghost.
Okay.
And of his cousin, but he accidentally summons the wrong ghost, and it happens to be the cute boy who was lost at his school. So there may be some romance in there as well.
Okay.
But the book club is meeting the day before Dia de los Muertos, so it's a cool way and that features heavily in the book.
Okay.
So we're going to be talking about cultural heritage and identity, and right before the thing that features in the book. So it's going to be fun.
That's amazing. So many incredible books that you've got and so many incredible events. Allie, we love having you on the show. So thank you for coming and telling us about all the events in October. Hope to see you around the holidays.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Now stay tuned. We have a very exciting second half of the show, so we'll be right back after this.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the second hour of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. We have a wonderful, wonderful last hour of you guys. So many great people are coming in to interview, so sit back and relax. But I want to remind everybody, starting at noon, we are having a full marathon of Conexión Latina with Julio Garcia. So if you want to catch up on our Latin programming at noon, all day long, we're going to have a full-on marathon. So sit back, relax. The second half of Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Let's take a look at your beautiful Saturday. We have sunshine all day long, everybody. Mostly sunny skies, 29 degrees by 8 a.m. and then by 55 degrees is your high today. Taking a look at the full day, sunshine everywhere by 4 p.m., 51 degrees. By 8 p.m., 41 degrees and clear skies with that crescent moon. It's going to be another beautiful night to stargaze. Your overnight low is 26 degrees, clear skies. Tonight, the sun will set at 6:31 p.m. Days are getting a little bit shorter, everybody. Lots of sunshine all the way through Tuesday. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, 61 degrees for your high and 25 degrees for your low. By Monday, 62 for your high, 29 for your low. Tuesday, 65 degrees and 32 degrees for your low. Lots of beautiful fall days. Then by Wednesday, we have a 30% chance of precipitation, 54 degrees for your high and 32 degrees for your low, and then mostly sunny skies on Thursday. And we have a 57 degrees temperature for your high and 27 degrees is your temperature for your low. And I am super excited about the week, and today we have so many amazing things going on. Do not forget about Man of the Cliff this afternoon, taking place over at Nottingham Park. Then we have the Free Fall Bluegrass Party taking place in Vail Village, and then the Vail Comedy Show at Route 6 Cafe and Lounge. So many great things and so many great guests coming up right here on Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Pleshaw, host of TV8 Vail. From fashion to food, from film to festivals, experience a unique look at the boutiques, spas, restaurants, and venues that make the Valley so special. Join me for Glitz and Glam. Find it in Good Morning Vail or at our website at tv8vail.com. I can't wait for our next adventure.
Welcome aboard! Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
TV8 is serving the community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, delivering content in all sorts of mediums. Take us with you on the go, as Good Morning Vail and Good Day Vail are now available as podcasts. You can find us on Spotify, Apple, and Pandora. And don't forget, you can always find TV8 on YouTube, tv8vail.com, and all of our social media platforms. Just another reason why there's more for you on 92.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz, and look what I'm surrounded by, everybody. Beauty and punk rock, or steampunk. Steampunkers. Hi, everyone. This is everybody from not only the Fabulous Femmes, but Vail Valley Theater Company and the Temple. Everybody is here. We have Kathy Morrow, Karis Patterson, and Michelle Levy. And Beth Swearingen. Now, you hear our theme song every morning. This is the beautiful lady that sings that. My God, how long has it been? I love it.
Actually, I wrote that song 25 years ago, and there it is. It's still on.
That's insane. Wow, that song's older than some of the people that work here.
Practically.
It's older than most of our buildings.
How does that make you feel? Well, I'm so excited to have you ladies here. We're here to talk about a few things. I love the Fabulous Femmes, and you guys are doing a very special cameo in the upcoming play through the Vail Valley Theater Company.
Right.
The Rocky Theater. How do you say, is it just the Rocky Halloween show or the Rocky Mountain Halloween show?
Well, I would say for licensing purposes, it's the Rocky Mountain Halloween show, but we just call it Rocky Halloween.
There you go.
Yeah.
Who cares? There's no licensing worried about this. So I'm really excited. I have been part of the Vail Valley Theater Company for a little while now. I've been doing the improv with you guys, and I did the Tony and Tina's wedding, which was a total interesting blast.
You were great as the mother.
Yes, the mother. I was the
mother.
Well, thank you. It was my very first experience. Not like you guys who are seasoned. So, Kathy, I know that you're part of the play, and I know that you are directing, correct,
I am.
Beth? And then what kind? All right, so let's start with you first. Kathy, tell us about your role in this play and what's
I'm just one of the Fabulous Femmes with Beth and Karis.
Right, so what is the cameo all about?
Well, a little Christina Aguilera shot called Candyman.
Ooh.
And it's a little naughty,
I
but
love
fun.
Naughty, oh my God, I love you guys. If you don't know who the Fabulous Femmes are, you've been living under a rock. You guys have been together for how long?
150 years.
Even longer than the song.
And no Botox. No.
No Botox at all.
Yeah.
They look amazing.
Sanderson sisters.
Can I tell you, one of the folks in the cast said, after listening to our song, they said, I think that's the dirtiest thing the Femmes have ever sung.
Well, you know, this is a family show here on TV8, but I'm really excited to hear the dirty stuff. This is amazing. So I'm really excited to see what you guys do. Now, Michelle, you're part of the Vail Valley Theater Company. I went to your service last night over at B'nai Vail. Sobbed the entire time. It was such a beautiful ceremony, and we're all here as a community to support each other through what we're going on in this world. Thank you for a beautiful, beautiful thing that you did last night, and we have some great people coming in later on to talk about that. Yeah. But your role in the play is going to be what?
I'm so excited. It's such a cool, eclectic mix of music, like from all different time periods, all these fun, different, like creepy songs. I'm singing Highway to Hell and all kinds of other things. So it should be really fun.
That's the first song I think of when I look at you.
Yes, of course.
I always think of Highway to Hell when I look at this beautiful little thing. Not even. Karis, tell us what you're going to be involved with. I know that you're part of the Fabulous Femmes, but you're also in the Vail Valley Theater Company.
I am, and I'm on the board, so they're obligated to cast me. Works every time.
You know what? I want to get a seat on the board so I can possibly be in every single show coming up.
Well, you don't have to be on the board to be in every single show.
Well, I would, because I'm not talented.
Anyone who saw Liz in Tony and Tina's wedding would absolutely disagree with
Totally
that.
disagree. Totally
Thank you for
disagree.
that. That's so cute. I love you for that.
No, I've got a solo along the way, and I'm in a bunch of the other numbers.
Yeah.
Generally, it's really cool the way that Beth has cast it, because people have little features, but then they're also part of the haunted, scary mass as well.
It sounds so exciting.
It's really
so
fun.
what do we expect when we all sit down and the curtains, for lack of a better word, open?
Well, what I would say, we conceived the show. Last year was our very first Rocky Mountain Halloween, and it was a huge success. We were totally sold out, which means that you want to get your tickets ASAP, because we did sell out last year. But what it is, it's a total collection of all your favorite rock and pop Halloween themed music. And as you can see from us sitting here, the theme for the audience and the theme for the cast is steampunk. Just because it's just a fun thing to do. So if you're going to come, we love it when the audience comes in costume. And just prepare. This year's show is highly interactive. We're really counting on a lot of great interaction with the audience, and there'll certainly be some surprises that you won't expect. It's great music from everything from, Monster Mash to Highway to Hell and Christina Aguilera and everything in between. We have a fantastic cast. The cast is a large number of the cast are returning from last year.
Nice.
Which is great. I'm
Yeah.
so excited about. So we were already a family even going into things.
Aw.
And so it's going to be a really, really fun night, and a great way to bring in the Halloween season.
Absolutely. And I want to say one thing about the Vail Valley Theater Company, and I'm not saying it to blow smoke because you're already here. I don't have to get you here. There's something about a community that brings people together, and you
Yes.
guys are amazing, and it's really felt. So if you're there in the audience, you're going to feel the tightness that everybody has in this company, because everybody is so close. You are totally a family, and even like I was a newbie coming in, I felt so completely embraced by everybody here. There's such a lovely group of people. And I have to say, if you want to be part of the Vail Valley Theater Company, you should definitely get yourselves involved. It doesn't cost a lot. You get to be part of productions. You get to be part of so many amazing things. And you could be like me, a first timer, and you don't have to be a singer per se, because there's a lot of different productions that you guys put on throughout the year. There's comedy, there's musicals, there's dance, there's theater, there's so many
May
great
I say
things.
something too?
No.
I'm just butting in, okay?
Please do.
No, you know what? I think what people don't realize, even though we say it's community theater, there is so much talent
Oh
in
my
this valley.
gosh.
It will blow you out of the water. Last year I wasn't part of it, but I took some friends of mine who'd never been to any Vail Valley Theater productions,
Right.
and they were completely gobsmacked after they saw the show.
Aw.
It was wonderful.
Well, I mean, we have Broadway,
Yes.
right? I mean,
Broadway
Broadway
royalty.
sitting here. I'm like, oh, I don't have Broadway. But I mean, the talent is amazing. I have seen all of you in so many things, and I just love being just connected with you guys and just being a part of this whole exciting thing. And the show is going to be at Route 6 Cafe and Lounge on Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
Yes, it's the show is going to be at Route 6 Cafe and Lounge. It's on October 26th, 27th, and 28th. The show is at 7:30. You can get tickets at vailtheater.org. And also, Route 6 is going to be doing a really wonderful quick service buffet before the show this
Oh.
year. So if you want to make it a whole night and come and have dinner at Route 6, Ollie is really setting us up beautifully for that. So make your reservations if you want to have dinner, just to make sure that there's room at the table. And I also just want to say, in terms of the Vail Valley Theater Company, something that we've been doing new this year, which I'm really, really excited about. I'm also on the board. I kind of act as the artistic director, but we are really starting to do things like monthly improv nights. On Tuesdays, you can take musical theater dance class every Tuesday at CMC through the Vail Valley Theater Company. And so we're starting to do things that bring the community in, that if you don't necessarily want to be on stage, but you have a love for theater, or you have a love for those kind of things. And I'm hoping at the start of the year that we'll be doing like a community chorus, that we can meet once a month and work on some fun music and just make friends and have a community of people who are like-minded, who love the performing arts.
Absolutely. And you know what the coolest thing is? The improv, I brought Brett Ferraro, who is part of our staff here. I brought them over to the last improv. I gotta say, number one, they were amazingly funny and they did such a great job. But we are all stepping out of our comfort zone a little bit.
Yes.
You know, like I've never done improv before, and now I don't think Brett has either. But we go in and we just feel embraced and we feel comfortable. And next thing you know, we're on the floor spinning around doing all kinds of fun things.
Exactly.
Acting the fool, and it's so much fun.
Yeah.
I have to say, if you want to try improv, even if you just it's not about being funny, it's about being part of a team.
Yeah.
And that is the coolest thing. That's something I learned. You don't have to, you can just be good, you don't have to be funny, and it all comes out in the end.
Never say no.
Yeah,
Yes.
always support your partner, and it's yes and all these other great things. So the improv is great, and if you want to learn how to dance, there's all these different dance, which I was going to take until I had a kitchen mishap. We'll just say that. So I was on that last thing. So what can we do to get everybody super excited about this coming show for Rocky Halloween, everybody? What do you think? What do you got? What do you got?
Well, just get your tickets now. That's all I can say, because it sells out quickly.
VailTheater.org is the place to go for your tickets. 26th, 27th, and 28th of this month. Shows at 7:30. Come get dinner beforehand at Route 6 Cafe. Great buffet. It's going to come. You can do it before the show.
Yeah.
And get your tickets.
Generally, maybe 16 and up, 14 and up. Maybe not little children.
My kids will be there, but don't use that as a metric.
Her kids are like grandparents already.
That's very valid. Super fun. Come in costumes. We
Yes,
love
yes.
costumes.
Oh, yes. Steampunk.
Steampunk is great.
And so, speaking of which, steampunk.
Yes.
Chances are you probably have the stuff already in your closet.
You know, pretty much.
Just think about, well,
who has this in their closet?
Thank you very much. But these were
Look at these.
These were from the thrifty store. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Vail Valley
Good job.
Fairs.
Thrifty store is amazing.
That was a buy, honey.
Oh yeah, I know it was a buy. But anyway, yeah, steampunk is sort of, think about Victorian style with modern flair.
There you go. And corsets.
Corsets are big.
Bustiers.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see this. She's got boosties for the bustier. I have nothing to boost, so I can't wear a boostie. But I mean, I just love a lace and just the cool hats and the goggles. The goggles. You can just wear your swimming goggles, right? All right. So I just want to thank all of you beautiful ladies for being here, Kathy and Michelle and Karis and Beth. I have a little thing that I'm going to throw at you. Since you all are amazing singers, let's do a little harmonizing out for the show. Like here, I'm going to give you words. Come and see us at the show. All right, ready?
Wow, she's so musical. She knows just how that
she
works.
can do it. Ready?
Okay. Come and see us at the show.
Told ya. We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tv8vail.com y nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Hello everyone, I'm Raisa
Lisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do.
So even though you work with some good deals, too good to miss on flash deals. Now check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Snooki and Scott Show, we are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Lion's Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lion's Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome, I just came up to the ground. Welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm Liz, it's Good Morning Vail, and we are just rushing around because we have so many incredible guests. Now, I want to touch on something. Last night, I went to is it the Vail Interfaith Chapel that we were at last night? Yeah. Because it was just an extraordinary experience. We all know what's going on in the world over there and in Israel and everything else. We all got together as a community, and I have never, all I did was cry. And I mean, we all understand why, but it was just such a touching and amazing experience. And Father Brooks, you were there, and obviously Michelle, she is the cantor, and you were there and singing and just amazing, and everything that we touched on just was so important. And the reason why I have you guys here is not to make everybody sad, but to make everybody just feel a little bit more in control of how they feel about what's going on, bring a little bit of light to this. And I have to say, Father, you got up there and, you know, we had a lot of people speak. We had the officers from the police department, we had the senator there, and we had so many other speakers. But when you, I don't know what it was, when you got up there, I just like the floodgates fell out because of just your passion, your love for the community, and just all of your words were so special that I have to say thank you very much for what you said last night.
Well, I'd say you're welcome, but I was struggling to control my own emotions.
I'm sure.
We're often accused of living in a bubble.
True.
But the world is too small. And this is personal within 1, 2, 3 degrees. All the people that came up last night, do you remember, to light candles with relatives that they have in Israel?
Yeah.
I was on the phone with people in the Golan Heights. I was on the phone with someone in Jerusalem, London, just even before coming. Everything about what's happening in Israel and the Holy Land.
Wow.
It's absolutely devastating. So it was a privilege to stand at that pulpit and be with these people. It was wonderful.
I'll tell you what, it was just such a, I don't want to say magical experience, but it kind of felt that way, because there's something incredible when a whole community of people come together like that. I felt like, okay, we might not be able to stop what's going on, but I felt like the entire room, the energy that we all had was felt and it was palpable, and I felt like whatever energy and prayers that we were saying will be directed in that way.
You know, Liz, I am one of the most stoic people that I personally know.
Okay.
And there's not much that can make me cry. And last night, hearing the whole entire chapel was packed with people who were there either to receive support or to give support or both. And hearing everyone's voices, the voices in that room last night were just so incredibly powerful. And that is just one of the most incredible things to me, is to hear everyone. To hear, you can see everyone in the room, but to hear and to feel the energy in that way is something so incredibly powerful.
It says a lot to the community, it really does. We had people from pretty much all different beliefs. It wasn't about one side or the other, because everybody is together on this. We all feel the same way. We are all passionate about making sure that this ends and that we can all be there for our loved ones and our friends and our relatives.
Liz, I'm going to say, we don't all feel the same way.
No?
Which is why moments like last night are so important.
So explain that to me. You feel like some people are just not on the...
There's a great divide. You're seeing it on college campuses.
Wow.
We're seeing it in cities. We're seeing it, my daughter's on semester abroad. My brother travels to London 2 days as this is unfolding. He's sitting in a pub for business, and there's a protest on the streets of London, central London, the financial district of London, while my brother's sitting there just having a Guinness. We don't all feel the same way, which is why the solidarity that you saw last night is so that's that feeling that you had on your skin, on your body. By the way, word from your other sponsor, that's what we call worship. When our whole body is transported together.
That's what I felt.
Into a moment that's beyond ourselves.
I think that's why I felt like we were all on the same page, because it just felt like one giant connection within the realm of where we were. But I know you're right. I mean, I don't want to see everybody get divided. I don't want to see arguments. We should all get together and just work together, whether we feel differently or think differently. There's nothing wrong with, everyone's human. We all have our different views, but we should really, this is important for us to just get together, have good feelings and thoughts, and just work as a crew of human beings and community. It does not matter what your religious beliefs are or your spiritual beliefs at this point. This is something, as a nation, we just all come together and be part of.
Absolutely. And this is a really important time to check in on your Jewish friends and family, because it's really hard. Even last night, I felt very strongly that we should gather together and provide an opportunity for the Jewish community and for the community at large to get together and to be supportive. And at the same time, there was a big international call for violence against Jewish people yesterday. And so it was scary to gather together yesterday, but having that chapel packed and having all the Jewish people and having all of the people who were there showing their support, it's like the most Jewish thing that you can possibly do in a time like this.
Yes.
Getting together and being outwardly Jewish and showing that that's who we are, and not allowing the hate to stop us from living our lives and living publicly Jewishly is about as Jewish as you can get.
And I just can't believe we're still going through this battle after so long. It's just hard to understand. And my favorite thing that he said last night, he was saying that, there were a lot of people other than the Jewish faith there, and how do we pick them out? They're the ones that weren't singing as loudly as everybody else. You threw in a little levity that we really needed at that time, so thank you for that. But I just really feel that if we all kind of converge together as opposed to fighting with each other, it doesn't get anywhere, and it doesn't make anything happen any quicker. So I really want to make sure that everybody understands this, and I want to thank you again. Father Brooks, you are just an incredible human being for feeling as deeply as you do and being such a wonderful human being.
I thank you very much, but I was representing all of our Christian brothers and sisters in the Valley, the people of our church. I've lived in Israel. as a young man. It was a key formative experience. May I say that Michelle doesn't know this, and Michelle's the fine cantor at Vail, one of the best musicians ever in the chapel, certainly in the Valley. A mother and 3 of her kids last night who just this week found out that her son had died. She's Christian, and yet she shows up with her daughters, the sisters of this deceased man, to come support our community. Another man born and raised in Israel and was grazed when he was a young man during the War of Independence on a playground by a shell.
Wow.
He could not come last night. It was praying for us because, as Michelle says, I checked in on one of my friends and he said, I can't be there, but I'm thinking about you. You've been too overcome. This affects everybody because this cannot happen.
I agree.
This is not just Jewish. This is about civilization versus the alternative. We're seeing the alternative.
Mm-hmm.
And it is disgusting and abhorrent. And that's what last night was, I think, also about.
Well, I really think that your words really resonate super deeply, and I want to keep you guys here because Michelle and a friend of hers wrote a beautiful song right after the situation that just happened, and it's all about peace. So when we come back, we're going to hear this amazing song from Michelle Cohen-Levy with regards to peace. And thank you again, Father Brooks, for being here. You're just an incredible human being, keeping us all together, all of us, as one unit and one big community. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on Mountain Perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Lions Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lions Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else than Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Hi there! Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Hi, I'm Ben Belgrad, and I'm the owner of Drinking Vessels here at Bat Country Studios in Minturn. And I've been in the Valley for 7 years. I moved to the Valley because a friend helped me to get my vision off the ground, building my glass studio here, and being so close to snowboarding. So here at the studio, we're acting as a broker for 50 to 100 artists from around the country. We also offer glassblowing classes, and we bring many artists from around the country here to be able to work and create art collaboratively and be so close to skiing and all the activities we have here in the Valley. Here at Drinking Vessels, we specialize in handmade glass drinkware from artists around the country and around the world. Some of these are produced as more of an item you could get in sets and kind of get different color options as time goes on. And some of these are completely one of a kind and really high-end art that's unlike anything people have seen before. While I'm an artist myself here at the studio, I'm representing between 50 and 100 other artists from around the country. And most of these artists are able to spend most of their time working on their art while we help handle their marketing and their sales and the distribution and representation, allowing them more time to focus on their art. That's really my privilege in running this business, is creating that support and providing that platform for this big group of artists that are part of a movement that's very important to me.
Good morning,
take a look at your beautiful Saturday and find out how sunshiny and gorgeous it's going to be. All sunshine all day long by 8 a.m., 29 degrees. Your high today is 55 degrees. Winds coming at us 5 to 10 miles per hour as we see the full day of sunshine. By noon, it'll be 46 degrees. 4 p.m. 51, and then by 8 p.m. 41 degrees. Remember, it's cool out, but the sun is there, so make sure you wear your sunscreen, everybody. And we're going to take a look at your overnight low, which is 26 degrees. Plants better be inside, and water lines must be shut off so your lines don't freeze. Clear skies tonight with that crescent moon, and your sun's going to set today at 6:31 p.m. Sunshine all the way through Tuesday. Mostly sunny skies tomorrow as well. 61 degrees for your high. 25 degrees for your low, 62 degrees on Monday for your high, and then it's going to be 29 degrees for your low. Tuesday, 65 degrees for your high, 32 degrees for your low. Then we can expect a little precipitation on Wednesday, 30% chance of same, partly cloudy skies. 54 degrees is your high, 32 degrees is your low. By Thursday, back to some sunshine, mostly sunny, 57 degrees for your high, and 27 degrees is your low. Now I have something super special for you guys. The amazing Michelle Cohn-Levy. There was a wonderful song that was written by Chava Morel, and Michelle is going to play it for us sitting next to the amazing Father Brooks. This is called, is it Pray for Peace? May We Find Peace, an absolutely beautiful song. Thank you very much, and let's hear it now. So beautiful, Michelle. I can't thank you enough for that song and your friend for writing it. I'm going to start to cry, so I'm not going to stay on for a minute because I just think that that song was touching and beautiful. Once again, Father Brooks, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Your love and your support is fully felt by everybody in our community. You're a wonderful human being. So thank you for being here with us on Good Morning Vail, and thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having us.
The entire community.
Shabbat Shalom, a peaceful day, everyone.
Oh, okay. And Michelle Cohn-Levy, everybody. Mwah. Thank you so much for being here and playing that amazing song. Peace, everybody. We'll be right back for more Good Morning Vail after this.
Good Morning Vail.
Scott Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great
TV8 Vail is serving the community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay all day for lifestyle favorites such as Good Day Vail, Daily Flash, Suki and Scott, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave with back-to-back episodes of Scoreboard Nation and Outdoor America. Find us all day, every day on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on tv8vail.com, and on all our social media platforms. There's more for you on Channel 92.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wildcrafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail on TV8. It's a very busy Saturday. I'm your host, Liz, and I have somebody really special right now with me. It's Jake Engel, and you're from the Vail Fire Department.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm really happy to have you here.
Yes.
We have you here for one important reason. We have something coming up. Touch the Truck.
Yes, ma'am.
Now explain that to me, what's going on and when, and how everybody can find out more.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it'll be tomorrow at 10:30 in a Ford parking lot in Vail.
Okay.
And basically what it is a bunch of, it's kind of like a petting zoo for trucks. So kids can come and check out fire trucks, ambulances, police cars, trash trucks, tow trucks, all kinds of different things, so that the kids can come and kind of see some different things. And yeah, it's pretty fun.
So do you think that when the children come and see all these trucks, that gives them an idea of maybe what they want to be when they grow up?
Yeah, I think it gives them some different exposure and kind of can spend some time getting to look at some different things up close that you might see driving down the road but don't necessarily get your hands on as often. So yeah, I think it gives them maybe an opportunity or spark an interest in a different way. So yeah, we love doing it for the kids, and
they must be so excited to show up with all their fun, eager faces and all that. Which truck do they go for the most? I'm guessing the fire truck.
I mean, it just depends. Yeah, I mean, the fire truck's definitely popular, but I think a lot of kids like all kinds of them, you know. You see a trash truck drive down the road, but you don't necessarily get to look inside it and things like that. So I think there's all kinds of different things, getting in the back of the ambulance too, and the police cars and things like that. So
yeah, you want to get in the back of the ambulance and a police car, not in a situation that's normal for that. So it's kind of good that they get the feel for that without the actual experience.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, definitely. Agreed.
I like how he says, yes, ma'am. Where are you from?
Where am I from?
Are you a Southern?
I'm not. No.
You're just polite.
Yeah. No, try to be. I don't know.
No, you are very polite. I love that. How long have you been with the Vail Fire?
7 years.
Wow. Yes, okay. And is there a lot you guys have to go through to qualify to become part of the team?
Yeah, it's pretty, you know, we just try to hire the right people. But there's definitely certifications you have to go through. Everybody minimum coming through the door has to have their Firefighter 1 certification, a wildland firefighting certification, and EMT and hazmat. So that's just to get started, and then as you come in the door, you're going to continue to get training and progress and try to have a pretty high standard for our people because we want to deliver the best service we possibly can.
So you have to be an EMT before a firefighter?
You have to have that certification.
Wow.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now I understand that when you get something happen to you, especially in Avon, the fire department shows up first.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm always like, why is the fire department showing up before the ambulance? But now I understand because you guys are just as qualified to assess the situation.
Right, yeah. So we work really closely with Eagle County Paramedic Services, and this is kind of throughout the valley from Vail and into Eagle River's district, Eagle River Fires. But Eagle County Paramedic Services does a great job. They have paramedics on their ambulances, so they're delivering a higher level of care. But through our relationship and just responding, we just want to make sure that we're doing the right things for the people and the patients. And so we work pretty closely with them, and however it looks, and it's all about taking care of the people first. So.
Absolutely. You all are the most altruistic group of people. You all are our first responders that are right there for us in our community. You didn't have too much to deal with this summer, right? I mean, it wasn't as bad as a couple of summers ago when we were having those crazy fires.
Yeah, I mean, I think what people see is when they see big wildland fires on the news and things like that, but just because those haven't been happening as prevalently or as commonly this summer as opposed to previous years. The crews, I promise you, are just as busy, because even though there might not be wildland fires, there's still medical calls going on.
Sure.
There's still car accidents and structure fires, things like that. So, we try to stay pretty well-rounded as far as the fire departments up here and work really closely together. But, a lot of training, preparation, and then obviously trying to take care of the people when we can and do the best that we can for whoever it is that we're serving. So.
Oh, absolutely. If you had a couple of tips for people to give a little bit of an idea as to how to prevent a fire, like some things that we don't think about. I mean, I know that people, they shouldn't even flick a cigarette out of their car window because that can ignite a fire like nobody's business. It's the embers that just, with the dryness here, I mean, I don't like smoking anyway, but people, that's their prerogative, but not to throw an ember out of your window. What else is a good tidbit?
I think just having that awareness.
Yeah.
Camping, things like that. Just making sure that you're trying to be responsible, being aware of kind of the situation and things that are going on. So making sure that if you have, a campfire in your backyard or a campfire out, way out there on some Forest Service land or something like that, that we're doing everything that we can to make sure that that's not going to escape when we walk away from it. Mm-hmm. So not being negligent. So I think just having some general awareness and that kind of responsibility, because it is everyone's responsibility to try to prevent those things from happening. So.
It is. It's our responsibility,
Absolutely.
And we want to keep them employed, but we don't want to keep them that busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You guys are just incredible. You are our first responders for so many different reasons here in the Valley, and we all depend on you, and we look up to you. No pressure, but I mean, it's just a beautiful thing that we have you guys here, and the thing that you're doing for the kids tomorrow is just incredible. Let's talk about it one more time. It's called Touch the Truck. Now, it's just not only a fire engine truck that you guys get to see, but all the community trucks that are going to be involved, and the kids get to come out, and it's tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning. And so it's going to be a quiet time in the morning from 10:30 till 11:15. So you can bring your noise canceling headphones, because why would you need noise canceling headphones if it's quiet time?
Well, in the beginning, just want to be conscious of the little ones,
Okay.
Some of those horns are really loud. A siren is really loud.
Oh, yeah.
So in the first portion of the morning, trying to, we're not going to pull on the horns. We're not going to make a ton of noise so that kids can get comfortable around the trucks. And then later on, as the event continues to go on, giving the kids an opportunity to, turn the siren on for us and pull the air horn for the other trucks. And
now
like
I get it.
So.
And don't bring your pets tomorrow, because the dogs will just be howling. Boom! the whole time, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
The dogs howl whenever you guys go by. It's really funny when the sirens are on. So this is just a really cool thing for the kids and the family, and they can just come out and meet all of the people that are part of your department as well, right? You're going to have some people out there that they can meet and talk to?
Yes, ma'am. Yep. We'll have a full crew out there, so people are more than welcome to stop by, ask questions, check out the trucks, and things like that. So happy to do it. And I know not just us, this isn't just the Touch the Vail fire truck. This is, all these other amazing people throughout the valley too, the paramedics, the police officers, some tow companies and trash trucks and things like that. So it's just a cool opportunity to meet a lot of people that do a lot of different things for the community. So,
well, not only do us adults look up to you guys, but kids really do. They love to look up to you guys and just be in awe. So I think it's wonderful that they get to talk with you guys, learn a little bit about the stuff, and then, of course, touch the truck and learn about all the cool things that are going on. I want to go. I've never been inside a fire truck. I always want to see what goes on in there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really cool. You guys make sure you get on over there tomorrow. And I can't thank you enough. Jake, the most polite firefighter I've ever met in my life. Thank you again.
Yes, ma'am.
It's Jake from Vail Fire. And make sure you get your kids on out to touch the truck tomorrow in the Ford parking lot, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
In the Ford parking lot. So we'll see you guys there. And we'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tva.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Pascal. And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do.
So even though you work for some good deals, too good to miss on flash deals. Now check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Good morning, Vail.
Come on.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park It's America's only mountaintop theme park. In fact, it's so high up that you need to take a gondola to get there.
My name's Arthur Wheeler. I'm the attractions manager here at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. A very unique place, right? We've got all of our natural attractions with our caves, and then we have 12 phenomenal other rides and attractions that we have here. Our latest addition is Defiance, which is our brand new 110-foot tall roller coaster, right? And fun fact, it actually has the steepest free fall drop west of the Mississippi. So my favorite ride here is Giant Canyon Swing. Every single time I ride it, right, my brain just never seems to get it, right? It's just, we're gonna get this full send off the cliff edge, and it's just this ultimately thrilling experience, right? It's rated among the top 3 scariest rides on Earth.
I wasn't quite ready to be sent off a cliff on a giant swing, but I did try the Alpine coaster. It's unlike any roller coaster I've ever been on. It's similar to an Alpine slide, but you have full control over your own speed. And if you're like me, you like to take things slow and take in the views. There's not a lot of fantasy or make-believe at this adventure park. The views are all Mother Nature, including these caves, which Arthur says have a lot of history.
In the late 1800s, the Darrow family began showing tours in our historic fairy cave that we have here, right? It's actually one of the first caves in the United States to have electric lights. And over time, that cave went from the Darrow family to the Preble family. This is where our current owner, Steve Beckley, comes into play. When Steve Beckley was in college, he began writing to Peter Preble, who was the owner of the mountain at the time, and trying to convince him, like he had found the caves and he wanted to, open these caves back up to the public and really kind of create this awesome experience. And it took over 10 years of writing Peter Preble before they were able to come to an agreement.
That persistence paid off, and now the public can enjoy the adventure park all year round.
During the winter season, we have Winter on the Mountain, where we have close to 1 million lights that we put on all of our various trees, right? So it's just well lit up and everything is just this magical kind of sparkle that you're gonna get in the winter.
Sounds like the perfect day off from skiing. For TV8 in Vail, I'm Avija Scar.
Welcome back to the TV8 Weather Center. We're going to take a quick look and see what the day looks like. 29 degrees by 8 in the morning. 55 degrees is your high today. We can expect mostly sunny skies with winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then as we look, we see a full day of sunshine. By 4 p.m., it'll be 51 degrees. By 8 p.m., it'll be 41 degrees. And it's going to be a nice clear night, so get out there and enjoy the beautiful day. And don't forget, coming up at 10:30 is the lunar eclipse. It's really the solar eclipse because we don't know what's crossing over what, but it's the eclipse nonetheless. So we're going to go check that out. I want to thank everybody for being here on the show this morning. We had a wonderful experience with Father Brooks. Michelle Cohn-Levy played a beautiful song about peace. And then we had the wonderful ladies from the Fabulous Femmes and the Vail Valley Theater Company, all about the Rocky Halloween show taking place in just 2 weeks at Route 6 Cafe and Lounge. I hope I see you guys tonight at the comedy show at Route 6. We're going to have a great time. I'll see you then. And then I'll see you guys again tomorrow right here on Good Morning Vail.